Nandini C.P. Madam is a professor of law with specialization in criminal law, cyber law, private international law, law of evidence, intellectual property rights, commercial laws and marketing. Madam has publications in recognized journals such as Springer, NLUIS, the International Journal of Consumer Law and Practice, in NLU Ranchi, NLU Assam, IUP Law Review, etc. Madam has edited 6 books and authored and contributed chapters to several books. Madam has served as a resource person and guest lecturer at numerous events and faculty development programs, and also delivered key lectures in national law schools, judicial academies, police academies, MHRD, APH, RDI, etc. With a blend of academic rigor and practical insights, Dr. Nandini C.P. Madam continues to shape legal education through her teaching, publications, and active engagement with research communities. We welcome you, Madam. I request Dr. Nandini C.P. Madam to address the gathering.
God has blessed me with a very high-pitched voice, so I'll try to be little, unless I get the peak of it. Honorable Justice, ma'am, I don't think she has left anything for me, isn't it, my dear? Is it not an inequality what she has done to me now? What will I speak? All the hard work what I did in the train. She has stolen my copyrights now. That doesn't mean a teacher can't speak. That is the only weapon we have to torture all of you. First thing I would ask you is, how many of you feel all of us are equal? Let's talk. All men only raise their hands when they're told they are equal. I did not ask equal among equals. I asked equal among unequals. Who are unequals for all of you? You can talk to me. I have nothing else to do other than coming all the way only for this talk. Tell me, whom do you think that we are equal or unequal? Any one of you can tell me. Louder enough. Somebody was telling yes, no, all the judgments, cases. I was so happy that the Keshav Memorial students are well informed. I know that the Google generation, the Z generation are well informed, and that is why teachers have to be more informed. Google has made our life miserable, ma'am. The reason is that the Supreme Court judgment is on there. You deliver a judgment in Telangana High Court, and there is a pop-up in the live law, and the students are always online. By making this statement, you know what I told? You are always online. If we go offline, then we will be made a mockery in the online technology. That is the fate of the teachers and academicians this generation. People on the other side of it will not understand our problem. And understand that a teacher like me have to be thoroughly equipped to hold them like this, looking at me. I may not look like Aishwarya Rai or Shushmita Sen, but still I have to see to it that they look at me forcefully. That is possible only when I have this. And I believe beauty with brains which they walk with swimsuit is not the true beauty with brains. When you stand before the audience of 1,000 people and you use your brains for the right reason to communicate what exactly you want to pass on a message to the other side is what beauty with knowledge. Because ma'am has already told enough number of judgments. I will not tell judgments, I will tell the realities of life. After a long time I was traveling by train. How things have changed, the transformation which has really happened, I'll tell you. It probably happened from our generation, not previous generations. If somebody is older to me, don't blame me. Yeah, I am very clear with that. If somebody is older to me, don't tell that I am blaming you that you are a patriarchal family fellow. Today also men expect that they sit cross-legged with a newspaper. Coffee testava. How many of you do it? My husband did not have that privilege. Because I used to come after he comes home. The principal of the college, who was telling that women are empowered in Keshav Memorial in the university, but not enough empowered at home to get a cup of coffee in the house. Don't think that is wrong. Consider it as a privilege to a certain extent. But the incident of transformation which I was talking about, I would adhere to is that when we read Nargish Mishra, they told that after marriage we will not take you as an air hostess. There was a clause in the contract which says that you cannot marry till you are in the air hostess services. Kisne bola? 52 years Aishwarya Rai is still romancing with 40 years old Ranveer Kapoor. She is of my age. In Ae Dil Hai Mushkil, not in reality. Oh my God, I should have clarified it. See the change. After marriage, celebrities did not have a value. Now even after marriage, Kareena Kapoor is a heroine. At 54, Tabu is a heroine. That's what is the transformation which the constitution gave us. When Nargish Mishra was decided, Adi Andakalathalai. But this is a generation where we have the second largest pilots in the world. That's Indian society. That's the changed India which we wanted through the constitution. Kindly understand, look at that. Probably my dad would have not changed. My dad is a great man, that is different. But probably he would not have changed the nappies of the children. But yesterday in the train, I was watching a man sincere enough taking care of changing nappies and throwing it to the dustbin. I was really, really happy looking at that. Man is taking the role, what he exactly had to do 40 years back. He's doing it now. And that's what is equality for me. Equality doesn't mean by sitting and talking in the AC hall, which is not it is denied to us. We were feeling very hot, man. Okay? AC hall ka zarurat hai sabke liye. No, don't worry. No, I'll take care of it. The reason what I told you, what was I telling you? I forgot. Changing of nappies. Why did I tell the youngsters to do that? Don't hesitate. If you want a working woman, you are supposed to be ready to tell that. You are a unique lady, my dear. That's to your wife, not to me. Why did I tell that you are unique? God did not make man and woman same. Don't disrespect the God's creation. God created this woman who is unique. who can do multitasking. Papa, that same brain God did not give the men. And you expect them to be as smart as you and blame them that you're dumb? I am cooking one side, I am talking one side, I am thinking about what should be I teaching in the class. Nothing get burnt on my kitchen, even by doing all these things. Papa, that was not given to them. They were made to sit by their mothers. They were pampered. And today, suddenly, overnight, you want him to change. When it took 2,000 years from bringing an equal society to unequal society, can't you give them another 100 years to change? Why are we in a hurry, women? Don't be in a hurry. Equality comes when we are equals. Kindly understand, we are not equals, we are unique. Be proud of yourself that you are unique. That's what I always tell when I go to talk about women and child. When a girl child is born, we call it as Ma Lakshmi ghar mein aayi hai. Papa, koduku puttinappudu varasudar vachadantaru. That means a legal heir is born. See the difference. You are treated as a goddess and he is treated only as a legal heir. Because they know after marriage they will only want the property and not the parents. Whereas vice versa is not as true. A girl child or a, ma'am, you tell me the time sense, I will not have once I come. We will eat mic. We will not have time sense at all when we come here. So let me be warned, when you want me to get out, I'll go and sit there silently. The meaning I told you is that when ma'am was addressing, including Vinita Sharma versus Rakesh Sharma, where we made co-partners, pura Hindu law ko hila diya Supreme Court ne. Why did we do it? We told the daughter is co-partner, and unluckily the Supreme Court, it can be retrospectively. Till previous year, happily they were tying Rakhi. Now they have gone with a petition to the High Court telling that I want the equal property. I don't want you, Bhaiya. I want you equal property now. See the way we change. We are versatile by character. We can be better than chameleons at times. I know men will be happy if I'm supporting them. Why we are versatile, you know? Because when you ought to speak, you have decided to keep silent. You have given us and blessed us, that the way Yudhishthira blessed us, nothing should be kept inside you. What is that? No secret should be kept inside you. Like that, hamara muh band hota hi nahi hai. Bak bak, bak bak, bak bak. And what did you take? Silence. At home when we fight, who has to break the ice? Women. Dekho, somebody from the corner told it is women. Why should I? At times I will also maintain silence. Right to silence is not only your right, it is also my right. Why did I tell? Right to silence can be the torture. Kindly understand that. You may not understand what your wife is going through when you are silent, but that silence is killing her because she doesn't have the habit of not hearing. And vada vivada intlo ledante, adi samsara kadu. So I don't tell, don't go to violence, my dear friends. As ma'am told, domestic violence is there. Do you think only they know to beat us? If I start beating, that fellow will get killed. We also know to beat. Now things have changed. That is social transformation. The constitution, when it told domestic violence hai, wo hai, ye hai, kindly understand, women are also beating men, but Papa, that fellow, cannot come to the police station and court and tell that my wife is beating me. Because a patriarchal society will laugh at him and tell, Entra, Abbaya Ninu, Abbail Janmake Maryada Ledra, Nee Lanti Valdinchi. This is what you can't accept, my dear friends. That's the reason you still hesitate to tell the world that my wife has bet me, whereas we are very open about it, that my husband bet me and I am coming to the court. Is this equality? See, man gave you all the judgments of equality. I am just telling that a critique of what that equality can mean for the society. When I can fly, see, whenever there is a WhatsApp messages which is passed on, all women are ridiculed to be bad drivers. I know, I'm not a good bad driver, but I don't drive. Because I think, Jaggo hai na, let him do. Somewhere let me be privileged, na? Khana bhi mujhe pakana hai, jaake kaam bhi karna hai, everything only I have to do, driving also I will do. What I will do? Once in a while, give them the privilege to take their wife, take their children, take them out, let them drive. That's what I give him the privilege of considering. Ha, Jaggu, main kar nahi paungi, tum kar lo. So the reason I'm telling you, my dear friends, equality or the acceptance of woman as a leader, we all don't like each other. You know, ma'am, when we sit commonly here, we all love each other. Because we are only to talk here. But once we go back to workplace, if one colleague does well, the first talk which another woman colleague does is, hey, telsa, retla pain ochindi. And we are asking for equality. When I don't treat my own colleague, including me, I am not telling I am an exception. Same, ide tongue, endukante elubu ledu kada ikkadiki. There is no control over this. Whenever you want, you can turn it according to your convenience. And especially, we are very good at it. Same dialogue, we can talk in two ways. We can cut it from the different sides of the swords. That's the uniqueness of a woman, which men do not understand. And they are telling, you are treated more equally than what you are. Kindly understand. So what I tell, I'll not talk about children. Ramadevi ma'am is there. She will talk about children. Children fate is all about looking at the mobiles. They are happy with their social networking. They don't want to network with people who come home also. Vanda sari pilistam local room lo kuchuntar pillalu. All the parents must be going through this only. So if all the children are hearing me, when somebody comes home, at least 2 minutes bayataku vachi, namaste uncle, namaste auntie antaru anni velipondi. At least to that extent, respect your parents, because at the end of the day, if you die, the social media will not carry you. The 4 people who will come in your life is who are going to carry you, my dear friends. Don't leave social life. If I want to sit here, I can find that I have few friends whom I don't know, ma'am, that I have met somewhere, some people will come and tell me, ma'am, I met you there. It's such an happiness, you know that. Social media, I got 1 million. And all that for sutti things, you'll get 1 million followers and viewers. Love the people, love the other gender. Not at this stage, you have to study now. Beyond all that, love your parents. No 125 should come. No 125 should come. I know my mother-in-law doesn't like living with me. I'm telling you the truth also. Because I'm over-disciplined. She's also disciplined in her own ways. So she क्या पकाती है यार, कुछ नहीं होता इसमें. मुझे BP है लेकिन तू उससे पहले मुझे मरवा देगी. Because I add less of salt and less of spicy food. I don't cook much of spicy food. She doesn't love, and she says that instead of living with you, it is living you better to live in an old age home which gives me spicy food. It is her choice. Because she feels living with me is a torture. Papache. Should I allow her to go? She doesn't listen to me. That means she has a right to take her own decision. Yes or no? If I keep her forcefully, tomorrow probably she may not file a case against me for torture by daughter-in-law. So I hope I have passed the message, ma'am. I have done the duty of why Vani ma'am has called me. She saw me somewhere and she told that Nandini, you should come to my college one day. I did have a busy schedule, but still I finished a paper presentation yesterday and I took the train and I told I'll come to your college because I feel an invitation which has come with a train affection should be treated with affectionate. Thank you so much for being wonderful audience. Namaste to all of you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam, for the joyful speech about the women's transformation, the journey of women's life.
Through this platform, I would like to wholeheartedly thank Justice Madhavi ma'am and Nandini ma'am accepting our invitation. And I hope all of you, it was not just lecture, lesson. You had a joyful session also. But one interjection I just want to make is the next keynote